why dogs and cats living together, that's hysteria.
Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
What's up, you sci-fi freaks, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a gem of the 90s. Well, late 90s. It is Joseph Rusnick's 1999 classic. It is The 13th Floor. And guys, this one was under the radar when it came out. I think it's still under the radar now, so I want to give it to you right now and show you just how great this little film is. Here is The 13th Floor. The 13th Floor is a mind-bending science fiction film which weaves an intricate and engrossing story within a thought-provoking concept of artificial intelligence and the true origins of mankind. Beautifully crafted in futuristic film noir style, the production thrives in a splendid visual palette and an impressively diverse cast of characters. From beginning to end, The 13th Floor is an entertaining sci-fi gem that is truly underrated and sadly underwatched. The film follows a pair of scientists named Douglas Hall and Jason Whitney as they desperately try to discover the reason for their team leader Hannon Fuller's untimely death. Stumbling upon a mystery within their virtual reality world that they have constructed, both Douglas and Jason come to a shocking realization that not everything is what it seems in both their own reality and the fabricated, computer-recreated one. Now they must scour the computer-generated parallel world, fashioned after the 1930s, in order to put the clues together that Hannon Fuller had left behind, and solve the mystery before Douglas Hall is pinned for the murder and their project is taken away from them. Craig Burko takes on the challenging role of Douglas Hall, the software programmer whose virtual world has now taken on a life of its own. Tremendously charismatic and entirely engaging, he plunges the film into uncharted territories, forcing us to root for him all the way as revelation after revelation is revealed to us in the most unexpected of ways. The same can be said for Vincent D'Onofrio's Jason Whitney character. Extremely eccentric and humbly passive, he interjects a great deal of fascination into the production, one that balances nicely off Craig Burko's more assertive personal traits. The truly interesting thing about both Burko and D'Onofrio, not to mention the rest of the cast, is that they all played dual roles throughout the entire runtime of the film. Inspirationally performed, each real-world counterpart has a doppelganger within the virtual matrix, one that is almost polar opposite from its flesh-and-blood original. In complete diverse splendor, the cast does an amazing job in fleshing out both versions, as they delve into some seedy material and intriguing situations. Another standout is Gretchen Mol, who also gets in on the doppelganger fun with the characters Jane Fuller and Natasha Molinaro. Looking absolutely ravishing and extremely captivating, she takes the film by storm and definitely earns her place within this genuinely awe-inspiring flick. Aside from the wonderful cast, The 13th Floor excels in its visually sumptuous atmosphere and cleverly laid out plot. Traveling back and forth between both a modern setting and a 1930s gritty landscape, the production absolutely shines in every and all aspects, presenting a well-established dual universe for the characters to thrive in. When it comes to truly mind-boggling fare, The 13th Floor is a down-and-out stunner. It's intriguing to the last and wholly engaging, as it spins its metaphysical tale of life, love, death, and above all, what it means to be human. With all of these deep concepts on display, it still manages to churn out a rather violent and action-packed production, one that melds perfectly with the spiritual notions that it constantly throws at its unsuspecting audience. When it comes to original science fiction masterpieces, The 13th Floor honestly and truly delivers. To sum it up, The 13th Floor is a sensational sci-fi film that truthfully thinks outside the box, and in the most impressive of ways. And there you have it, ladies and gents, the extremely underrated The 13th Floor. Just a great film that surprised a lot of people when it just came out of nowhere. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you at the next movie review. Take care.